You! What are you doing here? Who are you? Looks like I need a key.
Is that you, Hugo?
No, I'm...
Whoever you are, I want you out. How did you get in here?
Look, I'm sorry to bother you, but are you Dr. Wagner?
Yes, that is correct.
Hey, is that for your research into the homunculus?
Someone has been telling you things you ought not to know. Was it Hugo? No, of course not. I don't think I've told him yet.
No, it wasn't. Call it a hunch.
A hunch. Well, if you say so. Excuse me, but I must ask you to leave now. And if you can, forget about what you saw in this room. Please.
Are you by any chance looking for the Philosopher's Stone?
What did you say? You mean that you have it?
Well, no. I don't know if it's the one, but I have seen a stone, a red stone.
Ah. Well, should you gain possession of it, allow me a small amount, I beg of you, please.
Who are you?
Hi, sorry if I startled you.
Aren't you the one from... I think you were looking for someone, weren't you? Quite a while ago. Did you find whoever it was? A girl, I think.
No, not yet.
You're still looking? I'm impressed. Hasn't it been at least 2 years? I tried finding her too afterwards, but I didn't have any luck. I'm sorry. But a lot happened to us right after you came. Mother passed away, you know. Oh, yes. Hugo's still at school. He started this year, and he's gotten serious about learning. I think he's decided to follow in our father's footsteps. But I shouldn't just make you listen to me ramble. I'm sorry. So, what brings you here today?
Is there something around here called a sea hare antidote?
What? What's the matter? Why do you need something like that?
Well...
It's here on the shelf. Help yourself. I won't tell Father.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Is she my ancestor?
What? Do I have something on my face?
Sorry. I was just... I didn't mean... I guess I'll be going now.
Huh? You're going already? Why don't you just stay a while? You can tell me about the future and things. Please?
So everyone thinks I'm from the future, is that it?
Well, Hugo's the only one who says so, and nobody else believes him. Except me, that is. It's more interesting that way, don't you think? So tell me, what is it like in your time?
All right then.
Good. Oh, I have some things to deliver, so I'll walk with you if that's okay.
There's someone, a friend of mine. His name is Eckhart. In my time, he's the director of an art museum.
Yes, and?
Well, I met Eckhart's great-grandfather about 100 years in the past, and you won't believe how alike they looked. The face and hair, they're both pretty young, but the hair...
You mean a little thin? Maybe like the Squires?
And I mean in the same way. You know, on the top.
I guess that sort of thing is in the blood.
Yeah, come to think of it, they both had a daughter. Oh.
What is it?
Well, Eckhart said his daughter, she's gone.
You mean something happened to her?
Yeah, a crime of some sort, but like 20 years ago. And the funny thing is, it seems like he's still waiting for her to come back.
I see. I guess that happens. It's like Hugo not being able to forget Mother. Family ties are strong, aren't they?
It's gotten dark already. I'm sorry if I kept you.
Oh, not at all. I really enjoyed the conversation. Oh, here we are. Will you wait a second?
Dana?
What's the matter?
It's just that she looked like her.
That girl you've been looking for?
Yes, but I lost sight of her. Maybe it wasn't even her.
Well, I need to go home now. Is that all right?
Of course. Sorry about that.
It's okay, but you really are from a different world altogether, aren't you?
Well...
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone about the things you've told me. Not that anyone would believe me anyway.
Thank you. It would be better if you didn't. I don't think I should be leaving anything behind in this age. Not just actual things, but talking about stuff too, like I just did.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, like, suppose I were to kill someone in this age.
That's dreadful.
Oh, bad example. Well, anyway, if that person were supposed to live till 100 and have lots of kids and grandkids, but I interfere with his life at this point, those kids and grandkids will never be born. And all their descendants in my time will just disappear. Do you get that?
Yes, I think so.
So, the more I interfere with the past, the more the future will change. It may not be as serious as that example I just used, but anything I do here could affect the future.
I don't understand yet, but I'll sleep on it. Your time period is very interesting to me. I wish I could see it.
It's nothing exciting. Kind of boring, really.
Oh, but I still want to see what it's like. I don't know why, but I feel such a strong pull towards it. Please, take me to your time.
No, I can't do that. It's not possible. The future will change. After all, you're my...
Huh? You're what?
No, nothing. Wait a minute. Did I just say something really important?
What? I couldn't hear you.
What am I thinking? Of course not. That would be too much of a coincidence.
What are you mumbling about? I was just joking about coming along with you. That would change the future, wouldn't it?
Probably. I'm really sorry, but...
It's okay. Really. You'll come over again, won't you? And tell me other interesting things?
I will. See you again soon.
Oh, Hugo! Did you just get back?
Nope. I heard everything. I didn't mean to be a snoop, but it didn't seem like I could just walk in. It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
For heaven's sake, Hugo. You know, you could have just come in.
After all, sis, I was just trying to be tactful.
That's quite all right. Oh, Hugo?
What?
Are you still, Mother's lock of hair?
What?
I know how much you miss Mother, but you can't carry that thing around forever.
Shut up! What do you mean that thing? How could you say something like that? It's not as though I'm doing anything wrong!
I'm sorry. That didn't come out quite right. But don't you think it's just a little weird?
You're the one who's being weird, changing the subject as soon as it gets a little thorny.
Hugo!
It's your fault. You ought to know that.
Hugo! Father can't be disturbed.
I know.
I should get going.
Yes, see you soon. I'm sorry it was so hectic around here. He's always like this. I just can't do a thing with him once he gets upset, so I just leave him alone when he gets this way.
Hey, sis! Are you sure you just want to let him go like this?
Stop that, Hugo! Oh. I have something for you. Will you take it? Consider it a token of appreciation for all the stories you've told me. And something to remember today by.
Good job, sis.
Hugo, stop eavesdropping!
Thank you, Margarete. See you.
Oh, okay. See you later. look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
The meditating man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Don't give up. It's dangerous to be alone. Do something, or else you'll never break free from your fate.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
The meditating man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Failed again. It's happened.
Uh-oh.
You've come. You answered my call, didn't you?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
No. Wait.
What do you want from me?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Oleg, and I am a filmmaker. Just a novice at this point, but anyway, ever since I saw you a year ago, I've been meditating every chance I can get, channeling all my energy towards seeing you again. And finally you answered. To think I had such power! I will never forget this moment. Maybe I should base a movie on this. But what kind of film should it be? A bold and moving drama about a man with miraculous powers? Or a science fiction blockbuster featuring a psychokinetic hero? I see that you're the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. But let me ask you something. If you were making a film, what kind of movie would it be? Uh-huh. That's a pretty good angle. But what about the motivation for his temporal wanderings? Cause of death, huh? It needs something else. Any ideas? Oh, wow! I'm impressed! You've really got me! Look, please, don't tell anyone about this project. Once I'm a little higher on the food chain, I can film this. But it needs something more. A soul, if you will. Well, that'll come later. Watch for it in theaters, though, all right?
Okay.
You're not happy? I am. Really, I am. Very sincerely. I don't want to call this a token of that feeling. But here. Please accept this as a gift. In the name of this encounter.
You sure? This looks like an antique.
Oh, that's all right. It looks old, but it's just a replica. My family has the arts and crafts gene, so to speak. We like to make things. And this is the kind of thing my father likes to make. So there are old-fashioned cameras and pocket watches all over his house. And what I like to do is give them to friends.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my greatest benefactors, you know? Just talking to you like this gives me something immeasurably valuable.
Really? It does?
Yes, it does, absolutely. By the way, how does one acquire the power to do what you do? Please, please, come on, share some of your powers with me.
You can't ask me to do that. I mean, I can't. Try to forget about all this, please. Goodbye.
No, wait! You can't just go!
Hey, look! It's a poster for that new movie. What's it about?
A man with the power to defy time itself uncovers the truth behind a grisly serial murder.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff.
What's cool?
Oh, this director, I'm such a big fan of his.
Oh my gosh, you two? That is so totally amazing.
All right, I've got a good feeling about this one, too. Another major hit, no doubt about that, really. Hey, watch what you're doing!
Hello?
Hello, Ike. I'm sorry, but something's come up and I need that book back. If you could bring it over, I'll be waiting at the library tower.
Ah, great. I'm locked in. Eckhart? Are you here?
Oh dear. But this may be the chance we've been looking for. This attack takes place indoors, which means that the killer is in there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer, you may be able to catch him. Can't you do something to make sure you don't fall off without alerting the killer to that fact? You've got a bit of time. Good luck.
locked. I don't really want to think about it, but can the person who's trying to kill me be Eckhart? Is it? Is that possible? And why would he be... Isn't there any way to get in without Eckhart knowing? This is an old lock. Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
All right, hold still, please.
Oh, I'm going to run into myself. The tower key. There's 2 of them here. It should be okay for me to take one. Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself. I think I'll come back later. since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
You're sure about that? He's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone.
Who's he talking to?
Finally, it's done. Now it's gotta be cleaned up. Oh, hi.
Eckhart, you...
A girl's comb. This belongs to you?
Eckhart!
I asked you whether this was yours.
Yes, someone gave it to me. But we need to...
Here. And is this person important to you?
Well, you might say that.
I see.
Eckhart, there's something I need to ask you.
I'm sorry. Truly sorry. I was blackmailed. Our daughter went missing 20 years ago. It was Dana's return for your life.
So, were you the one who stabbed me too?
No, I don't know anything about that. You may not believe me, but that's the truth.
What? So there's someone else trying to kill me as well? Then who were you talking to on the phone?
I honestly don't know. He said he'd call again once you were dead. Don't worry. After all, I told you all this, didn't I? I won't make any more attempts on your life, and I plan to give myself up to the police. Forgiveness I can't ask for, but I am sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm still alive, and besides, it's the fault of whoever is really behind this. Please don't blame yourself too much, Eckhart.
That comb. It made me realize something. There are people in your life who care about you. Such an obvious fact, really. No one is alone, and for every death, there's hell to pay for everyone around them. Sometimes, it isn't just memories that are left behind. It's pain and sorrow. I should know better than anyone else. After everything I went through all those years ago, I am so very sorry.
It's all right, really.
You see, 20 years ago, on the day that our little girl went missing, there was a man on the scene, and he looked exactly like you.
But...
I know it wasn't you. It was almost 20 years ago. It's just plain impossible. But this man was there that day, and he fled the scene. There were no other suspects, and in the end, the police thought this guy had gotten away with it. You can imagine how surprised I was when I first saw you here. I even thought that maybe you were that man's son.
My parents...
Yes, you told me some time ago. You didn't remember them at all.
No.
Even if he was your father, it makes no sense for you to be burdened with his sins. I knew that... Heaven knows I thought about all this enough times, but I have to admit that I could never quite reconcile the facts and my feelings. I'm sorry, Ike.
It's all right, Eckert, really. Anyway, I should get going.
Already?
I have to find out who's doing this.
Of course, and if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'll do everything in my power.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. This stone and the girl. Dana? Oh yeah, I should ask about that picture. Dana.
You're from that... Ike?
I was worried about where you were.
Yeah, I was pretty shook up too, when I got separated from you.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I was scared to death, though. It was pitch dark, too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost exactly the same, so...
Wow, you thought of all that and didn't freak out? I would have for sure.
Well, it took a while to get used to. Things only fell into place lately. I looked for you a long time, you know.
I'm sorry. I looked for you too, but I didn't have any luck.
Well, no use worrying about what's done. It has been 4 years after all.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it would be. You do look more, I don't know, mature, come to think of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Really.
A night watchman helped me that first day, and since then I've done a lot of different things. I even worked at a mill for a while. But now, I'm a chambermaid at the Squire's manor house. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
Why are you modeling for a picture?
The Squire's a patron of this painter, and that's how I met him originally. He said he really wanted to use me as a model, and I just couldn't say no.
I see.
The Squire's daughter was supposed to model really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
So the girl in the picture is you?
Oh, I don't even start posing until tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
But the picture will eventually be painted.
Hey, why did you come here today? Are you here to take me back? You know how to, don't you?
Yes. Do you want to go back?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to. But that's not how I feel anymore.
Not anymore.
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents, no family. So I'll be okay here. No one will worry about me. No one expected anything of me back there. No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
I'm the same way. No family at all, but...
But that time and place is still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
That stone's the... Look, do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would never have met you. Never would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. But that's okay. After all, I got to see you again. Here you go. What was that?
This must be important.
No, you can't just spring something like that on me.
But if you stay here, it's going to affect the timeline.
What? What kind of a... You're saying I should go back for the timeline?
I didn't mean...
So I'm supposed to abandon my life here for the sake of your timeline. You left me here for 4 years, remember?
And now we're both going to pretend like those 4 years didn't exist? That really sucks, Ike.
Dana!
Sorry. I'm sorry I lost it. But it's just not possible. I can't just erase 4 years worth of good memories from my mind. Even if I were to go back, I would always be thinking of my life here. I'd have to, I know that. Being asked to go back, that's just so...
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I'm really sorry.
Why couldn't you have shown up right after I got here? Then I could have gone back.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just so sorry. But, is that what you want? To spend your whole life here?
Please, let me think about it for a while. It's too big a decision.
Okay. I'll leave you alone. I'll be back later. Could you think about it until then? I know it's heavy stuff.
All right. See you later, then. Oh, wait, hold on! My boss. You know, the one at the cafe I used to work at. If you see him, could you say hello? Tell him I'm sorry I just disappeared on him like that. And tell him that he should deduct that shift from my paycheck.
I don't think that's necessary.
You don't? But I was supposed to open the shop the next day. I wonder if everything turned out okay. I can't believe I'm so worried about it at this point.
Don't worry about that. It's only been about half a day since I met you, after all.
Huh? What does that mean?
Well, actually, it's... forget it. I'll give him the message.
Really? So that's okay then?
Sure.
That's one thing I don't have to stress about anymore.
Well, take care of yourself. I'll see you later.
Thanks. You too, Ike.
What's this? There you are.
Oh. Are you still here?
Actually, I've been there and now I'm back. There was a note there for you.
Oh, of course. It's still the same time back there.
Sort of. It's been a couple of hours.
Wouldn't have guessed he'd do that. I mean, he's a good boss and everything, but when I was in that time, I thought no one needed me.
Dana.
Do you think maybe there's a place for me there? You know, to come home to? What do you think, Ike?
Of course there's a place for you.
I'll go back.
What?
I said I'm going back. I'll go back with you to the time we came from.
Are you really okay with that?
Yes, but I want to go as quickly as possible. Otherwise I'll lose my nerve.
Okay, let's go then.
Sis didn't have much of a chance.
We're back to that day.
Yeah.
I see. It already feels so familiar. Oh, wow. I'm so embarrassed. Look at what I'm wearing. I look like a one-person Halloween parade. And I guess I've aged about 4 years in an afternoon, right?
Don't worry about that.
Really? You think?
You still look young, Dana.
You sure?
Absolutely.
But I guess I'll go back to my apartment and take a good look in the mirror. I can't help feeling, you know. Do you have something else to do, Ike?
Yeah. I'm sorry I can't walk you home.
I'll be fine. I have to remember how to get there as I go anyway. The Sage and I have a lot of catching up to do.
I'll be in touch. Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. You can usually find me in the cafe.
Okay. I'll see you later then.
do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margarete, right?
Oh, stop it!
All right, okay.
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. Is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I am grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the result should be wondrous. Please, come back again in, let's see, 5. No, make it 10 days.
10 days. Okay. That would be the 13th. Oh.
What is it?
That experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please, try to understand. 10 days from now, by then, the experiment should yield fruit. I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena. That is my only regret. See you in 10 days, then. Oh, and one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margarete? Knowing Hugo as I do, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, and if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take care.
Hey, did you manage to see Father?
Uh-huh. Why do you ask?
Man, what's the matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me, and ever since then, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future and stuff?
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father. Then I can make a machine to move through time. You know, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really? I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
I don't know about that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Father.
I am going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days. Go to our relatives' homes or anywhere else you like. That's all.
Can I help with the experiment?
No. Both of you have to leave this house.
does he think he's doing, huh?
Come on. Where should we go?
Sis? So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But...
It's okay. It's only for a little while. Let's go. We have to get ready.
I guess I'll be going now.
Of course. I'm sorry we're always in the middle of something.
See you soon, okay?
It blew up, didn't it? The alchemy house, I mean.
Hello? Is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margarete, Hugo. Anyone here? What about homunculus?
Hugo!
The basement.
Ike! It's terrible! It's Hugo. He's...
This meter here. Is this a time machine?
Ike! What's going on around here? What happened to Hugo?
It's all right. You can relax.
But he disappeared. Hugo.
Okay. I'll go look for him. Will you wait here?
Are you sure?
I know what I'm doing. Actually, that's an overstatement, but I'll do what I can.
I'd be grateful for any help. Please find him. Mother's dead. Father's gone. And now Hugo. If he doesn't come back, I...
Margarete, please, try not to imagine the worst. You wait here, and I'll be back soon.
I'm all right now. Never mind about me. Please, find Hugo.
Okay, I will. Don't worry.
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How did you know my number?
Oh, that. I just asked someone called Eckhart. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here? And why? Were you the one threatening Eckhart?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here? It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see? didn't make it. Not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
Help!
Hugo! Do you have someone with you?
Absolutely. A friend of yours, I think.
What?
I saw you two talking. Looked pretty cozy to me. But it was sheer luck that I ran into her in the future.
Dana? What are you doing with Dana?
Well, that's up to you. I'm asking you to do me a favor. Bring the homunculus with you. We'll be waiting in the square. Don't keep me waiting. Got it?
Hey! Hugo! Where are you?
Man, you are so noisy! I'm here, right here!
Please, Ike, help me!
Dana! You little monster. Hugo, you... Hey! Hugo! You're the one who's been trying to kill me?
Never mind that! Where is the homunculus?
You heard what I asked you!
The homunculus was completed because you showed up! You fooled Father into creating the homunculus! Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. It said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't.
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do was follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you, because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off. It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent the homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
The Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made the homunculus. The only difference is that I don't have the Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use the homunculus instead.
You don't want to know, Hugo. Your father would agree.
What about Father?
He said that you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once his experiment was completed, to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound, even though Father himself had disappeared?
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone. Get it? Come on! Get the homunculus!
You really want to raise the dead?
The stone made it possible for Father to create the homunculus. That means this has to work too. I can do it, I know! So come on! Go get it!
A homunculus can't be... He just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. Don't you get it?
No excuses! If you want your girlfriend here safe, you better hurry up.
Ike!
Dana, I'm so sorry. If I just walked you home...
Come on! Hurry up! I'll give you 20 minutes!
Ike! Any luck? Did you find Hugo?
I did, but...
What's the matter? Did something happen?
Hey, listen. Do you think maybe you could come with me?
What? You mean...
Yes. To my time. That's where Hugo is right now.
There's something going on, isn't there? All right, I'll go with you.
I'm sorry, it's just that I think it might be much quicker for you to see it for yourself than to hear it from me.
This is the future? It's so bright here, and it's nighttime. This is really amazing. Wait a second. Where's Hugo?
He's nearby. Hugo's trying to kill me.
What? Why would Hugo want to do a thing like that?
He says Dr. Wagner disappeared because of a secret experiment. Hugo believes that I caused this. He thinks it's my fault for helping Dr. Wagner, giving him the stuff he needed for the experiment. Looks like he dedicated his life to tracking me down, And the situation we've got here is the result.
You mean he came all this way just to kill you?
Yeah. But I haven't done anything. I don't know what happened to Dr. Wagner at all. I want to make him realize that this is a misunderstanding. Will you help me?
I'll help you. I don't want Hugo to do a terrible thing like that. I can talk to Hugo. Take me to him, please. Hugo!
Sis, what are you doing here? Stay away! Don't come near me!
Hugo, what do you think you're doing? Stop this right now!
Shut up! You have no right to order me around!
Hugo, calm down! Ike is not the kind of monster you believe he is.
You're too nice, you know that? He cares more about this trumpet here than you.
What's he talking about?
Never mind that. Hugo, we're going home.
I'm not going!
Hugo!
What the?
We're going home, Hugo. Look, it may be just the two of us, but we're still a family. And we have a place to go back to.
But...
I'll take care of you. And you take care of me, okay? What I make from working will keep both of us fed and clothed. I could try to be more like Mother was to us.
Sis, don't you care anymore that Mother's gone?
Look, both of us are old enough to stand on our own 2 feet, Hugo. We have to take responsibility for our own actions, right?
Okay, I'll go home. I'm sorry about everything. Forget about the Philosopher's Stone. It's okay now. Is that good?
Yes. Ike, we really are sorry.
Come on, sis. Let's go home. When we get there, I promise I'll destroy the time-traveling device.
What? Seems a shame.
It's my way of making amends and turning over a new leaf.
I wish I could have seen a little more of the sage. But I guess that's the least of our concerns now.
I left the machine outside the town. I'm ready to go.
I'm glad that you found her. She's the one you were looking for, isn't she? I guess this is goodbye.
I guess so. Well, take care of yourself.
What was that about? And why did that kid try a thing like that?
I'm sorry. It's my fault that you had to go through all that.
It's okay, I'm alright. Besides, for some reason, I can't really be mad at him.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I think he's a nice kid, really.
If I had a little brother, maybe that's how he'd be.
Huh?
Just something that kind of hit home with me. Nothing important. Look at that!
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
All this was for you? You used me to ensure you would exist, that no one would rewrite the script.
Now. Let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
What happened to Dr. Wagner?
What makes you think I know? Well, how many centuries has it been since I saw the light of day? Are you my so-called master this time around?
What the?
What yourself? You're the one who broke the seal. So, what do you desire most? Immortality? Eternal youth? To be filthy rich? Name it, and it's yours.
What is this? This is insane!
But of course, your soul is mine when your futile existence ends. Until then, you can do whatever you like. Come on, name your wish.
For what? For this
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Was my research in vain? Was I wrong after all these years devoted to my task? Helena, forgive me.
Oh, great. Old people are always spacing out, I swear. Hello. Snap out of it, Grandpa.
Begone then! Begone, miserable cursed creature! Begone from my sight forever! You asked me my wish, and here it is.
Disappear from your sight, you say? Oh, sure thing. If that's what you want, that's what you get.
What is this?
I've arranged for your permanent departure. That way you'll never have to see me again. Get it? Good. Bye-bye now.
You! Helena! The children! Forgive me, Helena!
Amateur. You think you can pull that on me? Not in 1,000 years, old man. So, it was something like that. I granted him his heart's desire, you see.
You!
Yes. Oh, by the way, I need the Z-pad back.
Here, it's yours.
Time for me to go. I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. In all likelihood.
What was that?
I don't really know, I guess. Never did figure that one out. But it's okay. I don't think we'll ever see him again.
It's not okay. 4 years.
Are you still worried about that?
Of course. I mean, 4 years. Hello, the best years of my life. I'm holding you personally responsible, you know.
Well, in that case, okay. I'll take responsibility.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
How should I know?
Oh, yeah?
I'm forgetting things in my old age. Maybe it was about that necklace I was going to make you?
You are such a... Well, since you brought it up, I should mention something. You're like a nice dad. I don't remember mine, and you're too young to be one, but that's how I see you.
Oh? Do I seem that ancient?
No, nothing like that. It's all this talk about responsibility. And besides, you seem so with it and everything.
How about I walk you home this time? Just in case.
That'd be nice. I don't want to deal with that again. Come on, Dad.
Hey now, look, if you call me that again, you're walking home alone. Okay?